Welcome back. Referencing resource attributes. This is another very important topic, and this will go in actually every Terraform project that you will create. The concept is very easy and very straightforward, but it is very critical to understand it. What this really means that we have already known that every resource has arguments and attributes. If we can reference to that one of the attribute or one of the argument, that is what it means. We are referencing the resource attribute, and we can actually use that reference in some other way, where in some other task. How? So for example, this is a relationship between an IAM user and an IAM group. Let's say a group called DevOps, and I have two users called John and Peter. I want to somehow combine these to make a relationship with these two. And that relationship could be called a group membership. Okay. So what will be the relationship between a group and user? The DevOps user has two users. The DevOps group has two users, John and Peter. So this define the membership. What this really means is that it is referencing one of the attributes from one resource, another attribute from another resource, and combining them and making another resource. Very important topic to understand. Please pay full attention. Once you grasp this idea, you can do any Terraform project. And here is the thing. Let's say I am defining this membership that I want to have a relationship between a group and a users. I am saying that membership is that the user is whatever the resource type. In this case, AWS IAM.user, whatever the name I have defined my user dot. This is the reference or attribute, and I am referencing to the name attribute of this resource. And then I'm saying from similar thing from the group AWS IAM group dot my group, this my group dot name. So this DevOps is the attribute as a name for the group. This John and Peter are the names of the attribute name for this user, and these two combined will become a membership. Okay, so the membership referencing resource attributes is that in the membership I am picking up one resource and then referencing to its one of the attributes. I am picking up the other resource, picking up the attributes. Okay, so now this is that how we can reference an attribute or argument. Now I want to give you this assignment. Don't worry, we will go through this assignment, but I have feelings that you can do this assignment without any problem. Okay, what the assignment is, I simply want you to first destroy command Terraform destroy whatever resources we have and start from scratch. And I want you to create two IAM users. I want you to create a one group. Two users could be called John and Peter, and a group should call DevOps. And then there is another resource. Go find in the documentation, and there will be a resource called membership, AWS IAM membership. In the membership, I want you to assign users these two. This will be a list because there will be multiple users. What list is that I will actually show you when we discuss the variable type list. But right now, just remember anything in the brackets is called a list. And then I want you to pick up the group from DevOps. At the end, I want that these two users be a part of a group called DevOps. So let's try to do this assignment. At the end, we will compare what I have done and what you have done, and we will grasp this idea. So good luck with this assignment.